Hare Krishna to everyone. We are going to begin the program with chant first of all prayers to spiritual teacher, and prayer to Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. We are followers of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So we chant also Maha Mantra, Panchatattva Mantra, and then we will chant Hare Krishna Mantra. So the main meditation is chanting Hare Krishna Mantra. Hare Krishna Mantras, I think everybody knows. It's 3 words, Hare Krishna and Rama. And it begins Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. So it's not very difficult. One person. So the chanting of the Hare Krishna mantra, this is one mantra we chant. There are many other mantras, of course, but we chant Hare Krishna mantra. It's considered to be very auspicious, and it has a nice effect that it cleans the heart, takes away the bad things which are in the heart. So the chanting of the Maha Mantra, very, very powerful and and it said there's no initiation required. Anybody can chant this Maha Mantra. It's for everyone, without any qualifications, without consideration of our birth, or our color, or our caste, or our nationality, or our race, or our gender. For everyone, anyone and everyone, they can all take part in the chanting of the Maha Mantra. Right? In the Kali Yuga, the process for practicing meditation and Dharma, the process is through chanting of the holy name. In the Satya Yuga, in the Golden Age, people lived a long time and they would do meditation. And they would sit in meditation for thousands of years even. Because in the Golden Age, in the Satya Yuga, people lived a very long time. They could do that kind of meditation. But in this age, Kali Yuga, we don't have such a long life. You know, if you live to be 70, 80, you're considered very old. And if you live to be 100, you're really, really long life, right? Not too many people live to be 100. So, Kali Yuga, we have a short life. And another problem in the Kali Yuga also, we're lazy. We're not very austere, and we're not very renounced. So it's difficult for us to do anything very, very austere, which requires a lot of mental control and a lot of determination. But chanting the Maha Mantra, chanting Hare Krishna Mantra is very easy. And it can be done anytime, any place. Some mantras, you have to chant at the proper time, in the proper place, and you have to be purified. But chanting the Maha Mantra can be done anytime, without consideration. Whether we're purified or not purified, it doesn't matter. If we chant the Maha Mantra has the effect that it purifies us. So this chanting of the Maha Mantra, it is called the Yuga Dharma. Dharma means the process for awakening our to our awakening realization of ourselves. And the process in this Kali Yuga is by chanting the holy name. So there are many names by which we can chant. It's like some people, they like to chant the names of Lord Vishnu. There's even a stotra called the Vishnu Sahasranam. Vishnu Sahasranam means the 1,000 names of Lord Vishnu. So some people like to chant Vishnu Sahasranam. It's very nice also. It's very purifying. But it said 1,000 names of Vishnu is equal to one time chanting the holy name of Lord Rama. Lord Rama, his name is very powerful. Lord Shiva actually told his wife, Parvati, like that. He told his wife, you don't need to chant all the names of Vishnu. Just chant the holy name of Lord Rama. So Lord Shiva understood the power of the holy name, and he told his good wife Parvati to chant the name of Lord Rama. And even more powerful than the name of Lord Rama is the name of Lord Krishna. It is said in the Shastra that 3 names of Lord Rama is equal to 1 name of Krishna. So therefore, 3,000 names of Vishnu is equal to 1 name of Krishna. The name of Krishna is very powerful, you can see. And the effects of chanting the holy name described by Chaitanya Mahaprabhu in his prayer, the Shikshastika. And he says that it cleans the heart of all the dirt accumulated. Chaito Darpana Marjanam. Our heart is like a mirror, and the mirror reflects everything. But mirror also becomes dirty, gets a lot of dust. So the same way our heart becomes contaminated with things like lust and anger and greed and envy. So these things, they have to be removed. And they can be removed through the chanting of the holy name. The chanting of the holy name is so powerful that it cleanses the heart. Right? We take a bath, we can clean the body. But to clean the heart, we have to have a very special, subtle science. And this is the power of the mantra. Man means a mind, and tra means to free. So mantra is the sound vibration by which we can control the mind and purify the mind. So chanting the Maha Mantra, very, very special. And like I said, you can do it anytime, any place. And the louder you chant, the more powerful it becomes. So that's very important. We encourage all of you to join in the chanting. The louder you chant, the more powerful it becomes. You will feel the potency of the mantra when the holy name appears on our tongue. It is said the holy name is Chintamani. Chintamani means can fulfill all of our desires. Right? We all have desires. She has some desires. You have some desires. Everyone has some desire. We cannot be without desire. But the holy name, the chanting of the Maha Mantra, can fulfill all of our desires. So this Maha Mantra, it's a prayer, and it's also the answer to the prayer. We're praying, actually, we're praying to the Lord. And at the same time, by chanting, we're getting the answer to our prayers. So it's very special. So we're so glad you all came here tonight. You can join with us. There are many other mantras, but the Maha Mantra is very easy. It's called Maha Mantra, the great mantra. So everyone can chant very easily, and you can learn the mantra so quickly. Doesn't take any time. Some other mantras, they're Sanskrit and they're difficult sometimes to pronounce. To get them right can be challenging. But Maha Mantra, very nice, very easy for everyone. Everyone can chant and feel the benefit of chanting. We can associate with Krishna. We can associate with the Lord in the form of His holy name. So very special. So we're having this program here every Friday night, chanting the holy name. And we are encouraging all of you, make it a daily habit, a daily practice to chant the holy name. Right? We don't just chant once a week. Actually, it said we should always chant. We should always chant the name. Kirtaniya Sada Hari. So the chanting should go on continuously. You can chant in the morning, you can chant in the evening, you can chant in the day, you can chant in the night, you can chant when you're eating, you can chant in your sleep if you like. But don't stop chanting. And the more you chant, the more you'll feel the power of the holy name. You'll feel the awakening of the soul. The soul, our soul is covered with the ignorance. But the chanting will remove that covering and awaken our soul. The nature of the soul is Satchit Ananda, eternal, full of knowledge and bliss. The nature of our body is not like that. So when we chant the Maha Mantra, our spiritual consciousness will awaken and we can feel the pleasure of the holy name. So we're going to chant some more tonight, right? Before we... Anybody has any questions so far? Anyone has any questions so far? So there are two ways to chant. One way is kirtan, where we are playing the instrument. You can see we have mridanga, we have harmonium, kartam. So people together, we chant. Another way to chant is japa, on the beats. We have our beats, and we chant on our beats every day. So both programs are good. Kirtan, good in the association of other people, and japa is when you're on your own, chanting, japa. And we do a chanting on the beats every day. We have a regulated amount of chanting which we do. It's very nice to chant the holy name. Wake up in the morning and take your beats and chant. Chant, go to a temple room or just sit silently. You can sit or you can move around, you can walk, you can chant in any kind of situation. So often when we do kirtan, we also try to dance. We like to move. The devotees like enjoy moving a bit forward, back. And Srila Prabhupada came from India. He showed us how to dance. You see, he told us like this. You see, just like we were chanting, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. So we do like that. And then you can also variation, but sometimes we go forward. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Like this, it's nice to be able to move, you get the motion, you get into the mantra, enter into the mantra. It's like an ocean. And you know, we're like in the shore. We're just putting our toes into the water, feeling the temperature. We want to go in, dive deep into the ocean of the holy name and taste the nectar of the holy name. You want to feel that the nectar which is there in the holy name. And so the more we immerse in it by chanting, dancing, then the more we forget the miseries of the material world. Material world is only problems, so many anxieties, so much stress and tension. But when you chant the holy name, then you awaken your spiritual being. Your spiritual self awakens, and you can feel joyful. So this is the benefit of chanting Hare Krishna. I don't know how many people understand English. Are you okay?
Are you okay in English? It's okay. Anyone need a French translation? Mataji is translating.
So chanting the holy name. This is Kali Yuga Dharma. Hari Nam Sankirtan. Sankirtan. Coming together, chanting the holy name. So from the Bhagavad Gita, Lord Krishna is teaching us the importance of utilizing the human form of life. Now we have the human form of life. See, there's no animals here tonight. All humans of power. Human life, very special. Human life is an opportunity to inquire into the absolute truth. Vedanta Sutra begins, Atato Brahma Jignasa. Atato, now you have to understand Brahma Jignasa. You have to understand what is the difference between matter and spirit. There is material energy and there is also spiritual energy. In Bhagavad Gita, Lord Krishna describes material energy. Bhumerapo nalo vayu kammano budere vacha ahankarai tiyame inaprakriterashtada. Earth, water, fire, air, ether, mind, intelligence, and ego. All together, these 8 comprise my separated material energy. So the material energy is made up of these things. Just like our material bodies. We have a material body. There's the gross body and there's also the subtle body. So the gross body, you can see, you can touch it, you can feel it. The skin, the bones, the hair, the flesh, there's all so many things there in the material body. But there's also subtle body. Subtle body, you can't see it, but it's there. We all have a mind. We have intelligence. We have ego. This is the subtle body. So Krishna describes these 8 elements. This is separated material energy. Not very eager, not very much attracted to the material energy. Separated. Just like you maybe a man and woman are married, then they separate. The relationship is not so good. So separated. Or like the milk comes from the cow. The milk is the separating energy of the cow. So material energy. But then Krishna says, Apariyam tastvanyam prakritim vidime param. Jiva bhuta mahabaho yedam daryate. Krishna said, besides this material energy, there is another energy of mind, which are all living entities who are struggling with the material nature, trying to exploit the resources of the material world. So there's another energy, the living entity. But we are also Prakriti. We are not the supreme. We are simply Prakriti. We're Krishna's superior energy, superior Prakriti. Matter is the inferior, and the living entity is the superior Prakriti. But above all of that, there is the Purusha. There is the one supreme. We say Ekala Ishvara Krishna or Sabhritya. There is one supreme Ishvara, one supreme controller, and all others are servants. This is a relationship between the Supreme Lord and the living entity. We are all parts and parcels. We are the Prakriti of the Supreme Lord. So we're meant to engage in His service. This is the meaning of yoga, Bhakti Yoga. We're meant to connect with the Supreme by service. And we do, the service begins with the tongue. When we start to chant the Maha Mantra, we chant in the holy name, and we use the tongue also to eat the food offered to the Lord. We accept prasadam. Devotees are cooking. In a little while, you can all honor some prasada. Prasada means mercy. Food which is offered to the Lord is called prasada. We eat the remnants of the offering. It's the mercy of the Lord. And it's vegetarian. So we are all vegetarian. We do not eat non-vegetarian. We don't eat meat or fish or egg. We don't even take onion or garlic. Onion and garlic, you may say, well, they're also vegetables. But there's a difference. You see, onion and garlic, they're very rajasic. They stimulate the passion. They stimulate the lust in the body. So we don't take these things like onion and garlic. Garlic they say grew out of the dead cow. So it's not very good thing. But people, they like the taste. You see, people are attracted by the taste. They want to enjoy the taste. But actually, the effect is not good. It does not have a purifying effect. Rather, it increases the passion and the lust in the body. So we don't take these things. But we do take milk. So some people may be vegan. Nowadays, there's a popular movement. Some people, they are vegan. They don't take any animal products. So they don't take any milk or ghee. They don't even take honey. But we can offer these things to Krishna. Of course, we do agree with the Vedic. Now they're saying the problem is people are abusing the animal. The cow, for example, when the cow does not give milk, then the materialistic people, nasty people want to kill the cow. Well, that is very bad. We should protect the cow. Whether it gives milk or not milk, still we have to protect the cow. Because the cows are like the mother. one of the mothers. There are different mothers. Earth is also a mother. Cow is also mother. Veda is also like mother. So cow is a nice animal because she gives milk. And milk is good for the brain. If you take milk, then you get a good brain and you can understand spiritual knowledge. One of the problems today is people have no brain. They never drank enough milk and they cannot understand the spiritual knowledge. But if they will take to chanting the Mahamantra, then all of the knowledge can awaken. It all comes about by chanting the Mahamantra. All the knowledge is there in the mantra. And when we chant the mantra, then it can also give us spiritual knowledge. So this is the process of Bhakti Yoga. Bhakti Yoga means the yoga of devotion. In the Bhagavad Gita, Lord Krishna is speaking to Arjuna, and he describes Karma Yoga, and Jnana Yoga, and Bhakti Yoga. So Karma Yoga means working. By working, we can come to understand the Supreme. Jnana Yoga means knowledge. By cultivating knowledge, we can come to understand the Supreme. And Bhakti Yoga is yoga of devotion. So in Bhagavad Gita, Krishna says devotion is the best. And it's at the top of the yoga ladder. Karma Yoga, Jnana Yoga, then Dhyana Yoga, and then Bhakti Yoga. Bhakti Yoga is right at the top of the yoga ladder. And we can come, just like if you have to go and visit someone, maybe they're living in a condominium or some big apartment building, and you have to go up to the 20th floor, you don't want to walk up the stairs. If you walk up the stairs, it takes a long time, and it can be quite tiring. But if you take the lift up, then you get there quickly. So Bhakti Yoga is like taking the lift. You can go step by step from Karma Yoga to Jnana Yoga to Dhyana Yoga, and then come to Bhakti Yoga. It takes a long time. But you can immediately go to Bhakti Yoga. And by Bhakti Yoga, you can cultivate the qualities of Karma Yoga and Jnana Yoga and Dhyana Yoga. In Bhakti Yoga, one who's doing Bhakti, they're also doing Karma Yoga. Karma Yoga means working in a detached way, not attached to the works, not attached to the results, but working for the pleasure of the Supreme, giving the results. Karma Arpana, offering the results for the pleasure of the Supreme. Jnana Yoga, knowledge. One who's doing Bhakti Yoga, they also cultivate knowledge. They read the scriptures. They will regularly hear and chant and discuss the scriptures. Part of the process of Bhakti Yoga is hearing and chanting. Just like here this evening, we come here to discuss with all of you to discuss spiritual knowledge. This is the business of Bhakti Yoga. And one who is doing Bhakti Yoga is also meditating. He's always remembering the Supreme Lord by chanting the holy name and by worshipping the Lord and by doing everything in relationship to the Lord. So one who is doing Bhakti Yoga is also doing Karma Yoga and Jnana Yoga and Dhyana Yoga. It's all there in Bhakti. So the Bhakti Yoga is very powerful, very important. We have to practice Bhakti Yoga very carefully, regularly, every day, every moment, by remembering the Supreme Lord, but especially by chanting His holy name and reading the scriptures like Bhagavad Gita, and then eating food, which is the prasad of the Lord. All of these things, this is all part of the devotee, the lifestyle of the bhakti yogi. So everyone can be a bhakti yogi. Bhagavad Gita describes Manmana Baba Madbhakto Matyachi Mam Namaskuru Mami Vaishyasi Satyam Te Pratijani Priyosi Me. Bhagavad Gita, Krishna is saying what we have to use our mind to think of Krishna. Engage your mind in thinking of me. Become my devotee, Krishna said. Offer obeisance to me and worship me. 4 things we can do. This is Bhakti Yoga. So, not difficult things to do. Not difficult to think of Krishna. But to think of Krishna, we have to hear. We have to hear about Him. And if we hear and remember, then we will be able to think of Krishna. So Krishna consciousness of this very like this is not very difficult. So we are encouraging all of you, you can practice in your own home. You can practice wherever you are, whatever place you like. You can go to temples, anywhere, any time of the day. You can become a devotee, you can chant. You don't have Bhagavad Gita, you can get the Bhagavad Gita. We have copies of Bhagavad Gita in English and in French, German. We have many different languages. Bhagavad Gita is clear. Very important to read regularly Bhagavad Gita and to chant the holy name. These 2 things will keep you in spiritual life. Chanting the holy name and reading the Bhagavad Gita. Does everyone have a copy of Bhagavad Gita? Yes. Have Bhagavad Gita? Yes. Bhagavad Gita? Yes. Bhagavad Gita? Okay. Any question, anyone?
Questions? Okay, I welcome everyone. We have people from Bhaktiman and Brahma Kumaris. We are very happy that they came to participate. And, a short introduction about Guru Maharaj. His name is Holiness Bhakti Vigna Vinash Narasimha Maharaj. He was initiated by Srila Prabhupada in 1970. And then for the past 50 years, he's been practicing Bhakti Yoga. And we invited him here for 10 days. And he has kindly accepted the invitation and came here to see this valuable association. That's why we had this special meeting. We thought it would be good to have other yoga groups also. Because we used to meet only in the yoga day, right? Yoga day. After that, we never get an opportunity to meet. And so we are very small groups in Geneva. I think it would be very nice for us to come sometimes together in the meeting. And I'm also very thankful to my spiritual master, Bhakti Vigna Vinash Narasimha Maharaj, for his efforts in this stage to come here and give us the importance of the chanting of the holy name. And he's been teaching Bhagavad Gita, Srimad Bhagavatam, Chaitanya Charitamrita in the Mayapur Institute. And we are thankful to Maharaj. We will end the program in another 20 minutes by singing the Namaste Narasimha for the protection of the devotees. And before that, we can all chant 3 times Hare Krishna for Maharaj. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.